Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to show you real quick how to put the sun visor on a, I believe it's the 4th generation Honda Odyssey. Got a 2014 right here, but it's going to be the same pretty much for all of them. I did it for my 2005 as well. But yeah, those of you who don't want to go through the dealer and have it put on, you can do it yourself. It's pretty simple. So let me show you what we got. First and foremost, we have our visor here. Basically, you just sit on top of the car to make sure it's going to fit, which I've already done. It has 4 screws that hold it in, and it comes with brackets. So let me show you that on the instructions. Here are the brackets right here that actually hold it in place up here. You're going to basically slide it right up under the frame of the, like, kind of hook it. You just hook it right up under there. But real quick, how do you know where the position of these brackets should be on this car? And basically, I'm going to pretty much tell you so you don't have to read the instructions. Pretty simple, y'all. You basically take the very center indentation, so the third one from the left, and so third one from the center. So 1, 2, 3. That bracket's in there. 1, 2, 3. We got to put that bracket there. You put the adhesive tape that it comes with on the car like that to keep it from scratching it up. And on the one on the far right, you basically between the last 2 indentions on either side, on the right, and then the last 2 indentions on the left. You'll put that piece of adhesive tape right between this one and this one. These 2 indentions, you'll hook it right there. You use the tape. You have to use these tapes so it can hold it in place, so we can screw it on there in place on those brackets up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook it. I'm doing this with one hand right here. Show what we got going on. So basically, I'm gonna hook it. And then kind of center it, and then you just kind of use the tape to kind of hold it in place. That way when you go to put the sun visor on, it's not going to fall off. And I use these towels because the instructions say just use a shop towel to hold this wind piece down, wind deflector, I guess is what they call it, down. So that way it won't be in your way. So you might want to follow that instruction. Be careful not to break this piece that pops up, because you will have to buy a new one if you break it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this last bracket on here. Just make sure the adhesive's on there pretty tight. Just like that, guys. Alright, and I just used an old rag. Don't want to use a nice towel from inside the house. Alright, here we go. Now that we have all 4 brackets already up, we are now ready to go ahead and put the sun visor up. And this is an OEM from Honda for my 2014 Honda Odyssey, which I'm pretty sure is the exact same one from what I saw in the instructions or online for the 2011, 12, and 13. But you might want to confirm that through your local dealer, Honda dealer. The part number is right there. Part number 08R01TK8-100. Again, it's 08R01-T as in Tom, K as in kite, 8 and -100. So yeah, this is the part number. It was issue date 2010. So yes, this should work with the 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I believe 2017 is when they will change this model again. But the tools you're going to need is pretty much, you want to grab some pliers to kind of hold the nut and a Phillips screwdriver, so you can screw it together. Now let's go ahead and set the sun visor up there. We're going to align it on the screws here, on the screw holes of the bracket. All right, we're on top of the car with the camera. I'm not on top of the car, so I'm going to walk around and I'm going to place the visor on top. And I'm going to show you something. What we're going to do, we're going to align it on the holes of the bracket. So you have to make sure they're aligned. That way you can run the screw through it and then put the nut up underneath it and tighten it, and you're done. You got to make sure that the bracket's against this, otherwise you're going to create a lot of wind noise by not putting it on right. It's always important, again, like this blue tape I have, this is painter's tape, 3M from Home Depot, and that basically holds the brackets in place as I'm placing the visor on there. It's not going to be perfect, but at least you can get it on there and positioned, and then when you don't tighten it all the way until you get it aligned really good. And once you do that, you can take the painter's tape, remove the painter's tape, the blue tape you see right holding the brackets in, from the bracket, and you're pretty much golden. So let's go ahead and finish this up. Let me go ahead and grab that visor, and here we go. And sorry if you hear people talking in the background. It's my neighbors. They might be coming over here just to see what I'm doing. They're walking their kids and down the street, riding bikes and stuff. I got this side aligned here. I'm gonna have to go around the other side and pretty much align it on the bracket on the far right. You might need a ladder for this project. All right, we got them aligned. Now we're gonna start running screws through it. Now what you're gonna do is use these screws that come with it. And here is the nut. You're going to run it through the top just like that and hook the nut right underneath the bracket. Okay, so the nut's going to go through the hole of the bracket. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together and show what we got. Just a quick note, it's easier for me to pretty much scoot the seats all the way forward, the two front seats, as far as they can go, so that way you can pretty much have some work room. The center console can be removed. It does have a latch, so it's no big deal. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this screwed in and I'll show you the finished product. Alright, so far I got the last screw in position. I haven't tightened it yet. But you can kind of see it right there. The nut's not on it yet. I got the nut on that one. But yeah, that's where we stand. I haven't tightened them down yet, so here we go. We're going to put this last nut in there. We're going to tighten down. Just make sure you don't have bad posture trying to do this, because you can hurt yourself. All right, you guys, we got it all mounted up there and it's snug tight. So it's no play at all. So she's up there. I'm going to show you a far shot so you can see what it looks like. There's the far shot. And we're going to remove the tape. That's what I described earlier. You got to remove all that tape that was holding the brackets in place. And you're pretty much done. And that's how they're mounted on there. And it's got to be snug against the frame so that way you don't have no wind noise. Just like that. You can remove your shop rack rag. And you're pretty much done. That's bone stock. It's got the Honda emblem on there. And we're done. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And practice and enjoy, guys. Peace.